Welcome to Van City Health's product reviews. This is a breakdown of health and fitness products. Today's product is the Duonamic Eleviia. It is a portable pull-up bar that you can attach to most door frames. Do check your door frame, but most door frames, it is kind of slated more towards people who are kind of traveling and want it to be a little bit more portable. It is kind of a different take on the pull-up bar in a doorway you don't usually see. I'm your host, Malcolm Macritchie, kinesiologist at Striker Recovery and Performance. If this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. We're a small channel. We would love all of that help. The construction feels quite nice. It's a hard plastic. It is made out of a lightweight material that is an aerospace composite material, so quite fancy. It is made to keep the weight down. Basically, this green part you would think is a little bit foamier, but it's not. But it is made in a way that doesn't really mark up your door, but it's not as soft as you would think it would be. The handle is attached with a nice braided rope, seems pretty solid, and a metal carabiner that has just a screw on and off function. The handle itself is a hard plastic. I would say it's not too grippy. If you find that you get pretty sweaty, you're probably not going to be able to hold on to it very well. I kind of had that issue, so you might have to carry some chalk around with you. One of the claims is that it doesn't leave marks on the door frame. When I was using it, I didn't see any marks on my frame. The safety weight for this is 250 pounds. That also goes depending on how sturdy your finishing carpentry is on your wall. So your door frame, if it's not too sturdy and you're kind of in an older house, you might have a little less of a weight capacity. They also say that it uses a clamp safe feature, which uses a spiral spring inside the device to help it stay on the door frame and not unexpectedly come off the door frame. They designed it to be carry-on luggage friendly, so you can take this around and be portable, and it can make it through airport security. Just to make sure that this device is compatible with your doors, we're going to put a graphic on screen. This will show you the dimensions that this device can fit on. A couple of my door frames at home actually didn't fit it, so you have to make sure that it works before you buy it, please. This product has a 30-day return policy, and it has a 1-year warranty. Normal wear and tear does not qualify as a defect for its 1-year warranty. Pull-up bars like this are really good to use for strengthening your shoulders, back muscles, core. It's mostly just an upper body strength tool. With pull-ups, it's not necessarily a huge strength move. A lot of the times it uses more slow twitch muscles in your back. So you can think of it as a muscular endurance tool rather than a strength and power tool, because when you're going around and you're using it, you're probably not going to hang weight off yourself, just because most people don't have weight belts and stuff at home. So it's a really good tool and device to use just to increase your muscular endurance in pull-ups, and using it also for core and stabilizing your shoulders. So we're going to show you some B-roll footage of people using it and some of the exercises you can use. There are tons of videos online that'll show you different exercises to use on pull-up bars. So the great thing about the handle being able to move is you can have different grips on it. If you are in a supinated grip, so that means basically your palm is facing towards you, you'll get more bicep activation. If you have a pronated grip, that means your palm is facing away from you, you can actually get a little bit more back usage, just a little bit more activation there. And then you can also do a neutral grip, which I find I prefer the best. This gets me a good amount of arm activation, good amount of back activation. It really helps my shoulders feel comfortable in a good position. So that's what I really like about this pull-up bar. You just have different variations you can do. So you can get different exercises on this one as opposed to other ones on the market. One of the great things about pull-up bars and pull-up bars like this is you can actually learn to basically stabilize your shoulders and your core at the same time. You'll see a lot of people doing leg lifts or ab crunches holding onto it. This is fantastic. You're going to get more out of it than just a regular crunch, because you're learning how to basically stabilize with your shoulders holding onto it and using your core. So it is really fantastic if you are in a sport that requires you to have shoulder stability along with core stability. Fairly simple design. All you got to do is pull back and it basically opens up. You would put that over your door frame, close it, and then it's stuck hanging there. Again, depending on the size of your door frame, it's going to be easier or harder. If it's wider and it does take some little bit of finessing there, so don't be afraid to kind of finesse it up. If it's a smaller door frame, it should just pop right on there pretty easy. It doesn't work on all door frames, which is unfortunate. So you might not know the hotel you're going to, or it might not even work in your house, and that's kind of a drawback. A lot of other kind of pull-up bars on the market work a little bit with a wider range of door frames. The other thing is just the damage that it can do to your door frame. You are hanging off of it. And so over time, you might do a little bit of damage to it. Also, another thing to keep in mind is your height and the height of your door frame. If you are too tall, you might not be able to get a good full range of motion on your pull-up. So I don't recommend it for people who are very tall. Also a reminder, it has a weight restriction of 250 pounds. So if you're very tall, huge and muscular, this might not be the product for you. Who I do recommend this product for is people who are on the go all the time. Let's say you're at the office, let's say you are traveling. This is actually a great product for that. As for home use, it does the job and it doesn't take up that much of a footprint. So if you're living in a smaller area, it really hides away quite well. A really nice feature about this is that if you're renting or you don't own the property you're at, you don't have to do any drilling. You don't have to mutilate your walls to get a pull-up bar. You can just clamp this on and it's a-okay. It costs $99 US, but if you use our code VanCityHealth, you can get 10% off. There's also a link in the description to this product. The shipping costs are variable and will depend kind of where you live. It'll be between $10 and $20. Other comparables online, some of them might require you to drill into walls, are gonna be about $30 to $250. That's kind of the range of these products. At that price point, I would say it is worth it for certain people who want to not drill into their walls and have a portable system to take with them where they want. It is probably the best on the market for that purpose. Also be aware there are other attachments for handles. They're specifically made for rock climbers called power holds. So that is something nice that you can kind of change the handle out and change it to something depending on what you're training for. Thank you for watching our product review. If you're interested in purchasing the product, we do have the link below in the description. Now, I wanna know if you think it's worth it. Please leave a comment below about what you think about this product. Also, please leave a comment if you are looking for any other products to be reviewed in the future. If you found this review helpful, smash that like button, subscribe. It really helps our channel, helps us with the algorithm, so please like.